So I looked at the top 10 hottest summers. Now, we only have El Nino and La Nina data that goes back to the 50s, but I was able to go back to the 10s and 20s and 30s and find some information to make sure that everything was accurate. So when you look at the top 10 hottest summers, you wonder. Now, remember, right now we're heading toward a pretty decent El Nino. We've had 3 years in a row of La Ninas, and we've had some hot summers. Last summer was one of the hottest, but remember, La Nina is over. We're heading into an El Nino summer right now, and then into an El Nino fall and an El Nino winter. And by the winter, it could be a pretty strong El Nino. So what does that mean for summer, though? The top 10 hottest summers, good news. The top 10 hottest, 7 out of 10 were La Ninas. 7 out of 10 were La Ninas. We're going into a El Nino right now. What were the other 3? The other 3 were ENSO neutral. So there's a little good news. Now listen, this is Texas. So 0 of the El Nino summers were in the top 10 hottest. And it looks like I got back to about 16 and I couldn't find any El Nino summers that were in the top 16. But my point to this is it's going to be hot this summer because it's Texas. They're all hot. But I just don't see it being a record-setting hot. Statistically, the numbers just don't support us having a top 10 hottest summer on record. And that's certainly some good news. So what are we looking at? Well, above normal temperatures for the summertime. 84.4 degrees is the normal. We'll be a little bit above that. That's the average for those 3 months. And I like this. June, July, and August, near normal precip. The normal is about 8 inches. We'll be near normal as we head through June, July, and August. Now, overnight tonight, western sections of North Texas, and then out into West Texas, the big country, the rolling plains under a severe thunderstorm watch until 2 o'clock in the morning. These thunderstorms are producing some 60, 70 mile per hour winds and some quarter to golf ball size hail around Albany, Abilene, up to Haskell, Childress, Ballinger, and then all the way down to San Angelo. There we are. Here's San Angelo. This thunderstorm complex rolled off the front range of the Rockies across parts of New Mexico, moved across West Texas, the Panhandle. There it is right now. Watch this. We're dry at this point. There's the rain at midnight. Watch, look how it falls apart, or it's weakening, I should say. That doesn't mean at 3 o'clock in the morning we won't have some thunderstorms across parts of the Metroplex. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, still some rain. 7 o'clock, things start to fizzle out. And then watch tomorrow afternoon. Here's noon tomorrow. Watch things kind of bubble up around here. So I have about 50% coverage overnight, about 30% as we head through the day tomorrow. There's 5 o'clock, still some scattered rain around. Then things start to fizzle out tomorrow night before we have another complex overnight tomorrow night into Thursday morning. Half of us see rain tonight, 67's the low. 82's the high tomorrow. 30% of us will see some of those scattered afternoon thunderstorms. 30 to 40% of us overnight Wednesday night see more rain. And then another low chance of rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Memorial Day of next week.